Today, we are going to be starting the road in San Diego. Road to the show. Well, not road to the show. Probably should have rephrased that, but anyway, it's going to be a long shot year for us for sure. So, what we're really going to do is just try maybe win a couple games. Like, I don't know, 60. But we're definitely not going to finish 500. Like, that's not going to happen. There we go. Alright, we got our sponsorship set. We're going to be getting 2,500 per strikeout, 55,000 per save, and 15,000 per double play. So for us, that's going to be huge. Now, I don't want this to just be, have a bunch of top prospects, No, I'm not going to be that sellout player that just gets a bunch of top prospects. Well, we are going to have top prospects like, Sebastian Acosta. We're going to keep him for sure. I want to get long shot prospects like, Yeimer Candelario from the Cubs. I think he would be a fun addition to the team. For one reason, I love watching long shot prospects go from zero to hero. And I feel like, this can be one of those guys. Get somebody like, an Albert Almora. But I think what we're really going to do, and do it in masses, is make big egg trades, like, 2-3 player trades. Like, I like trying to maximize what we are able to do in one trade. And that will be no different in this series. See, right here, first trade is going to be getting 18-year-old Daryl Judd, Jorge Soler, or the right fielder, and third baseman Yeimer Candelario. In exchange, we'll be giving them John Jay, Jan Harris Solarte, and Luis Sardinus. Note, we are not going to be trying to win games. Actually, let's deal Brett Wallace instead. Because Sardinus is only 22. And Wallace is 29. So we just traded a bunch of aging veterans. And got ourselves a bunch of prospects. Those are the kind of trades I want to make. Now, I'm going to get a couple top prospects, but I'm not going to, get all of them. But we are going to be getting one here in Archie Bradley. He might be the best pitcher we're going to have all year. And I want to hire a young coaching staff. That, to me, I think, is going to be big. I know our team is going to be bad, but I want a good coaching staff. So we can say it's the talent on the roster. And these are all young guys. Like, we can't put it completely on them. Like, we're not going to be the best team ever. By any means. Especially this first year. Like, I'm going to hire 35-year-old Robbie Staley to team with 38-year-old old Johnny A. Nichols to cover the base paths. Mike Slayton and Howard Carlisle will be their farm director and manager. I keep having bad voice cracks. It's probably something you guys are getting used to at this point. We'll add Daryl Saucedo to the staff. And we'll also be adding Henry Hobson. And all the coach's bad attributes are getting canceled out by others. Except for, you know, breaking ball ability. Sadly, the scouts are not good out of this class of scouts. The fact that we only have 2,500 and better staff members in terms of scouting is not going to be good. Actually, instead of Phil Stapleton, I want to hire... Actually, go ahead, rehire Stapleton. We need a central scout. Compton. Alright, so we have a scout for each of the 4 regions. And that will be essential. Because I don't want to put my international scout... Well, I don't want to put a second international scout scouting west. Or central. Something like that. That's not good. If you have that kind of situation. It's not ideally what we want. The situation we're in with this team. I mean, we're full of aging veterans. San Diego's kind of a place veterans go to let their careers die. I mean, it's kind of how it is. What I really want to do, you know, is get a bunch of prospects, you know, let them grow, become solid contributors, and eventually we'll be ready to contend. I mean, that's kind of my plan. I want to get a big-time catching prospect. That's really what I want. You know, have a big catching prospect coming up from the minors, and, you know, or maybe we could get, like, a Wilson Contreras. Yeah, that'd be beautiful. I really don't want to trade Will Myers, though. If anything, I want Myers to be one of the few Padres from our original roster who's still on the team when we're done. But if we absolutely have to trade him to get somebody, I probably will do it. But just keep in mind, we're probably not going to trade him. Next, we'll get the fireballing Luis Severino. I would convert him to a starter. Yeah, let's do that. Hate country music. But we're gonna go ahead and change Severino to starting pitcher. Look at that overall now. He's going to be a lot better. They're starting for us. As our top guy. Oh god. I just realized just how bad of an idea this kind of is, but, you know, don't worry about it. What has been set in motion cannot be stopped. No, maybe bad connection, but it's probably not going to happen. We're going to acquire Daniel Norris. I think he rolled his eyes back into his head while he was standing before we traded for him. Crap, my voice is really just not willing to cooperate right now. Fortunately, I mean, it's still early, so who knows, we might be able to do the whole first season in one stream. That'd be nice. They'll be able to do one whole season in one whole stream. Really helps with continuity. Like, I can just say, hey, if you missed the first season, just go ahead and watch it. Alright. You guys can also suggest players for me to trade for. like who I shouldn't trade, like guys who I should keep, guys I shouldn't keep, guys you want me to have, all that. I mean, this series is really going to be geared towards you guys. And I think this trade is really going to help us out. Well, that I'm thinking of. Like, I'm looking at some of these catchers. Most of them aren't that good. I want to make small, subtle moves that pop big later. Like, maybe like a Thad Bernier, Taylor Thompson, Tony Walters maybe, William Rinsky. Like, just pick up, a decent, like, B potential catcher. Watch him become something special. Ideally, I want a catcher with A potential. And that'd be Neil Ross, but he's 26. I want young prospects. Now, I do want one big prospect to, kind of guide the whole rebuild. A guy who we can really just build around. That's kind of what I'm looking for. Margot, he's going to be one of the guys we build around. So here we go with our second trade. We're going to be trading the ugly-looking Travis Jankowski, Daniel Munoz, and Hunter Renfroe, all for Nomar Mazara. Now, you guys probably heard of Nomar Mazara. If you follow baseball really at all, which is probably what brought you here. But it's probably what we're going to be building around, just let Nomar kind of come into his own. Another guy I'd really love to build around here, Yoan Moncada. I don't know if we'll have the assets to get him, but he'd be nice to build around. Acquire him. Get a core to build around.
Anybody else home?
Kale. Yeah, Kale's. Sorry about that, guys. Just more family stuff coming up. So, we're really, like, I look up and down this roster. I see the big hole is not at second base at all. But I do want a second baseman kind of, help us guide our attack a little bit. So, we have a lot of options. I'm probably going to trade for, like, DJ LeMahieu, maybe. And we probably trade them for, or at least try and craft a deal for Yoan Moncada out of that. Probably have Jorge Soler as platoon. Have him come on every once in a while. Whack a hit out for us. Just let him be that kind of X-Factor player that the Cubs have really made him to be in real life. Because when I watch Cubs games, and I see Soler being that X-Factor, really warms my heart. Because he's found a suitable role for him while Hayward, I don't even know if he's still on the team, but their championship season, he was that X factor they needed. I don't even know if he's still there, but whatever. Probably just talked a bunch of stupid. Don't worry about it. Anyway, big hole in the league, I think, is at left fielder. But we could fix that with one move. At least, not give us that hole. I want to get, you know, a great left fielder. Someone who can, you know, hold the gap for Daryl Judd while he gets ready. Because he's only at 59 right now. It's not amazing. By any means whatsoever. He's not a star prospect of any sort. So we gotta get, you know, someone to bridge the gap for us. Trying to find aging veterans to deal. So here we go, Joey Ricard. I don't know what we do with Ricard at this point. There's really our progress to try and acquire Yoan Moncada. Let's go to the Pirates. I mean, we could go to really anybody. Try and propose a deal. Try and get a great second baseman. Add into the trade. Alright, take out Shemp or Spangenberg. That doesn't work. Let's just keep Shemp in. See if we can, you know, maybe get a Xavier Bias. Because that would solve our problem entirely, and we wouldn't even need to get Yoan Moncada. So here we go. Jerks and Profar coming over to San Diego. Heck, we might be able to get Xavier Bias. We can. So deal is soon to be completed. And here we go. Xavier Bias from the Chicago Cubs. Welcome to San Diego. He will probably be a key piece. In fact, he's not just going to be maybe a key piece. He's going to be a key piece. And then maybe pick up, like, I don't know, Freddie Galvis, Wilmer Flores. We gotta get a shortstop. And we managed to really trade nothing and get a Denny Hechavarria. But I want to aim a little higher. Not saying that he's bad or anything, but we could shoot for higher up the mountain. Chad Pinder. He would be somewhat decent. Look, I want to get a young shortstop. Jorge Polanco, welcome to the team. I'm not sure if he'll stay, but you know, it's nice to have him. Now we have a heavy right field. Look, our right field is absolutely loaded. Let's see if we can get a quality young catcher. Like, you know, Salvi Perez would be beautiful. I would love to have Salvador Perez. Like, I want a potential, if anything. Like, if possible, I want a potential. I also need a decent overall for us to start with. Trade a lowly pitcher. There we go. Albert Quezada for Carson Kelly, along with, you know what? Let's take Jabari Blash out of the trade. Instead of Quezada, let's go back towards our pitchers. So, Ryan Butcher, the young catcher, and Carson Kelly. Now let's go to the free agent market, because we have our options here. Center fielder Hugh Chance, probably going to deal him. Albert Lima, probably going to keep him. I'm going to get Adam Liberatore. I mean, B potential isn't that bad for really anybody. Johnny Lair, I don't think he'll reach that A potential, but hey, nice to have it. Ooh, okay. That's a gem of a signing. Elroy Hamilton. There's not really a whole lot of options. I mean, let's go ahead and sign Orlando Caliste for the fun of it. Mike Miller is B potential. I've experimented with the live roster for the past 2 years. I think I know the ins and outs of the already in there free agents potential. Xavier Bias maybe. He'd be cool. D potential, but very, very versatile. I mean, he'll be a decent trade asset later. My neck. Ooh, okay, C potential. 73, 22 years old from the looks of it. I mean, we have a lot of options. This is one of my favorite positions in the free agent market closer. Can't talk today. Yeah, we're definitely starting with a fire sale, so to speak. I know a lot of you guys don't really like the pre-start fire sales, but this is really a key part of building a young team, in my opinion. You gotta put together some of these young players. Yeah, Ryan Newcomb's going to be a nice asset for us down the line. I can just feel it. Meaning, we probably don't need Luis Sardinas or CJ Land. Austin Barnes. Another Austin Barnes. No, I have Austin Hedges. Okay. That's going to be tough to remember. But we do have a lot of options. Ooh, okay, Kyle Schwarber. Let's get Kyle Schwarber. Now we have 4 great catching prospects. I mean, we've got Kelly, we've got Hedges, we've got Schwarber. What if we combine them all? Nope. They don't want to give up Contreras. I'm not going to trade for Wilson Ramos. He's 28, good catcher, but the age is a big factor in who I'd go for, I think. Ooh, okay, we can get Gary Sanchez. No, we need to keep Schwarber in the deal, sadly. Even though we just got him. That's this game for you. Pretty much all MLB shows are like this. You have to give up a new player, get a new player. I'm gonna get Gary Sanchez, though. It's alright. It's not my favorite player in the world, but he'll do. Good catcher. I remember the rookie season of Derek Law in real life. Derek Law actually had a good rookie season, dude. I'm gonna lie. It's been a couple years since I stopped following baseball that intensely. But Law was good, dude. It was Severino's rookie season when I really, I was into it that year. 18 years of age. Yeah, but really, our pitching staff's not going to be good. Our batters aren't going to be good. Like, our team's just not going to be good, dude. The biggest thing for us is trying not to get fired, I think. Would be a nice goal to set for ourselves. Don't get fired. Because then, of course, we gotta drop the Padres part. I'm not going to turn GM contracts off. On that side, I'm a little lazy. Alright, we're going to trade Kevin Quackenbush, Sean Santos. Actually, hold on. I might be able to put different players into the deal. I want to keep my young players. I want to trade our veterans. And sadly, we have a lot of veterans, dude. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. We have a ton of veterans. Like, the amount of veterans we have is through the roof. I think a nice building block to have would probably be Julio Teheran. Big thing is, are we actually going to be able to get him? Like, is that a realistic goal? And he's 25, 84 overall. I mean, if the Braves can finish not last in the MLB with Teheran on their team, I presume we can do the same as well. Even with this awful, no good amount of talent. I think we make Oliver Lima our starting shortstop for our very first spring training game. It's probably not going to bode well, but I don't really care that much. There we go. Actually, can we avoid trading Daniel Norris? Instead, like, Sean Santos, Luis Perdomo, maybe? Or we could just overload them with other guys, right? Oh, yeah. Wow. Okay. We didn't even have to trade Jorge Polanco. We just get Julio Teheran basically for nothing. He's going to be our ace by a long shot, too. Arcia has nice power. I think I like Solaire's a little better. You know, I like Solaire. They're all over better. Solaire's just flat out better player than Arcia. An 18-year-old pitcher would be beautiful. Because he's already, you know, starting level. And that's kind of what we need. Because we're not going to have many guys who are qualified starters or is out there throwing that much. Ross Samuels would be beautiful. Thing is, I don't know if we'll actually be able to get him. You know what? We're not going to trade Luis Perdomo. We're going to get Miguel Almonte. Probably this first video is going to be a bunch of trades in one game. Yeah. I don't know. Bunch of trades in the preseason. I'm going to call it preseason. I'm too lazy to say spring training anymore. I know it's spring training. You don't need to remind me. Now, I do want to, you know, put together a young relieving core as well. I want just be our starters that are young. Well, really, the whole roster is young. I mean, let's be honest. I don't think I have a single starter over 26. I mean, huge chance, but in reality, Manuel Margot is going to be our way to go. I know that pun was flat out garbage. That was probably the worst pun I made. Alright. Brandon Maurer. I don't know if we keep him. Do we even go for Hansel Robles at this point? I want this to be one of the youngest teams I've ever put together. Now I know this is a bottom of the barrel move. He's 21, has B potential, which is never bad. So, who knows? He could be escaping the bottom. And if I trade a bunch of C potential guys for him, well, let's trade Keith Hessler and Charles actually, Edgar Rivas. Actually, let's go ahead and take Rivas out of there. I like taking risks. Could trade one of our old pitchers. Bunch of D potential guys. And we're not just going to be able to get at Crapstro. We're going to be able to get a lot of guys. Let's go and pick up Jordan Lyles. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? There we go. Trade a couple B potential, couple D potential guys, and a couple old men. Actually, we're trading a bunch of old men. Wow. We're flat out cheating them in this trade. This is one of the most one-sided trades of all time. Get a decent reliever for nothing. Classic baseball for you. Now I'm going to sign, the base free agents. I'm going to sign Alvarez. I'm going to sign Oberholzer. I'm going to sign Trope. And be honest, let's grab Erlin in house. Yeah, I don't think I want to grab anyone else. Since these guys are already proven talents, I want to put them in the bullpen. I want to put, Archer Bradley and crew out there. Actually, I'm going to let the CPU, dictate the rotation. It's spring training. Does it really matter? I mean, let's be honest. I don't know really anybody that seriously cares about putting guys out there in spring training that actually learn what they can do. But if you guys want to see the squad, I want to take our bad players out. 67 overall Jordan Lyles. Oh God. But for me, it's all about just getting rid of these old players. Like, these veterans, these 28, 26, like these 28-year-olds. They're not what I want. Alright, we'll be able to get, Parker Bridwell. we have an old starter? There we go. Parker Bridwell. I want a young reliever if possible. Actually, let's go ahead and continue signing these guys. Like Allen Hill. He's probably going to be nice. Montano. Yeah, we don't have many starters at all. In fact, pitchers we're just flat out low on. We're probably going to be making some of the last trades. Putting guys at second. Help out Xavier Bias at least a little. I mean, he has absolutely nobody over there. I mean, he's on an island all by himself, James Paulin. But he's a long shot prospect. By long shot, I mean long shot. For him, it's going to take serious growth to even be considering getting that call up from me. Feels someone who can actually kind of help out. Second base is Jackie Ritz. He'll help us out at least a little. I want to go ahead and lock down some of our top prospects. Alright, we can bring in go ahead and give the call up to Oliver Lima. We're also going to give one of our top prospects a spot. Okay, on a 40-man. Okay. At 40-man. Yep. And call up to the MLB. Now lastly, closing pitcher, Buford Grubbs. Welcome to the top level. So we're going to be getting, small prospects from really here on out. Donald Fredrickson. See potential. Not a big prospect at all. J.J. Clemens. So let's go ahead and go to AAA. Send a couple guys down. Fredrickson and Young will be down. Alright. Finally, at long last probably, we're going to be playing our very, very first game. Of course, we have our sponsorships. First game of the preseason. Going to be going to Date Palm Field. Julio Teheran will be starting. I don't think Oliver Lima is going to have the starting job today. I think it will be Jorge Polanco starting off. Jorge Soler, of course. We have him at designated hitter. Joe Ricard in left. Though, when we're playing at home, or really any other NL team, Jorge Soler will be playing left. And on normal occasions, the other guy will be playing short.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today, spring training action from the Cactus League between the Padres and the Seattle Mariners. And here's a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting San Diego Padres. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, you're going to get a heavy dose of those sinking fastballs, so you got to look for the ball to get up in the zone. If you swing at anything down, you're going to be rolling over pitches, and it's hard to get a rally started if you're hitting into double plays all day.
Felix Hernandez gets the ball for Seattle in this one. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, he does have a curveball. It's one of those sweeping curveball that just kind of sweeps across the plate, kind of like a slow slider.
Number 23 heads for the box, ready to lead this one off today.
Sponsored
Off the
by
afternoon for San Diego,
Disney.
left
Here we
fielder,
go.
number
Xavier
23.
Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard to open up the ball game. Oh, and he botches it.
And here we go. We already got the
First
call.
pitch of the game, a lot of guys on the mound are thinking, all right, let's just get ahead here with the fastball. And he was having none of it at the plate. Drives this one for a solid single to start things out.
See what Ricard does with that spot.
Sends that one out of play for strike
Not
one.
the best swing, sadly. His meatball right down the middle. Bias probably could have crushed it, but of course, that's what happens.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Smith
All right.
at the track, the wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
We're going to be playing Teheran's 3 innings pitching. And then we'll go ahead and sim
So
to
a
the regular
two-run
season.
shot to left center as the Padres have taken a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, and this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. Behind on that one, now behind in the count,
Might have
0-1.
to get ulti a little too low from when I was fooling around. Yep. Rookie. There we go. No, I'm only playing on rookie, but I'm pretty bad at this game.
Slapped hard the
Still
opposite
throwing
way.
meatballs.
Cruz
Wow.
is there, one away.
Hernandez has got to get
In
it
now,
together. but
Will
he's
Myers,
still
as he'll get
throwing
his first
meatballs.
opportunity in this one. Smoked on the ground up the middle. To his left, Marte. Throw gets him, 2 down. Number 33 stands in for the
Here's
first
Nomar
time.
Mazar, the team's
Hernandez into
future
the windup.
star.
Here's the first pitch. Shot toward right center. And that finds some outfield
Hammered that
grass.
first.
It's a base hit. Jorge Soler set to take his first.
Change
First and 2
Soler's
away.
number, but
Yeah, and
it's
he's going to
alright.
have to
He can
find a
rest
gap
it.
to give that man on first a chance to score.
Into the seats, 0-1.
We gotta expect a lot of that sweeping curve to the left.
The 0-1.
Right.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Yeah, Ferguson might call a few strikes below the knees from time to time, but he tends to get pretty high praise. He's consistent, and he gets the call right just about every time.
And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2. fought off at the plate and will do it again.
Maybe we'll get a high sinker and we crush it.
The 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. The Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 2-0 Sandy.
We might play the whole game out now.
With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners' starting lineup. What's going to be the key for him today, Steve?
Well, I think what they need is a little bit more consistency from the middle of that order. They need production with runners in scoring position.
Julio Teheran, the Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, what makes him difficult, the fact that he throws two different types of fastballs. He's got that four-seamer, and then he's got that two-seamer that runs in on the hitter sometimes. It's very difficult to attack both.
Leonis Martin comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Gotta change my settings for pitching too.
Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike one.
So, gameplay options. Also had that on my rookie meter. There
The
we go.
windup and the 0-1. Sliced hard on the ground. Bias has it. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Batting second, third baseman.
At the plate, Kyle Seager. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out.
Big looping curveball.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
It's one of my favorite pitches, the inside slider.
And a swing and a miss as
See
they
it
got
right
him with
there.
the slider there, 2 away. The second baseman, Robinson Cano, gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. And a ball, 1-0.
I thought Cano was going to swing through that one.
Chop foul
Sadly,
right at home plate.
he,
It's
for
strike
us,
one.
he's a bit smarter than that. He's a bit smarter than Kyle Seager.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And with the tying run in the on-deck circle, the question, does he take a look at another one here?
He just might. You're still going to see a good pitch on 3-2, even if this one's a strike.
Batting fourth, right
Nelson
fielder.
Cruz is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a gorgeous flip to second, and with that, the side is retired. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go on. Sebastian Acosta makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding
I
on.
can't talk.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Inside slider.
Hit hard up the middle.
Right
And a
there.
base hit
That's
here to
what I
open up the
want to
second.
see.
Yeah,
Not
the
good, but
first
they
inning
fall.
was no picnic, and now he's already in trouble again here in the second. He hadn't looked all that sharp so far, and he's in danger of really putting his guys behind the 8 ball early.
Hernandez comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Bat explodes as this has popped up.
Wow, just a jam sandwich right there, and all he's holding is about half of his bat. Those look like the kind of bats I used to swing with.
0-1, here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through into
That
center,
kind of
so the
swing,
first
the
2
extra
have reached
swing
here
that
to start the
Blanco
second.
At times seems to possess.
And now after the
He's
2-run
beating
first,
now.
you've got 2 on and nobody out here to start the second.
Probably
Things are
could've
not
phrased
off
that
to the
differently.
smoothest of starts, that's for sure.
It's alright on camera, don't worry about it.
And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball.
We still
First
can't
and second
get
here with
this
nobody
one.
out.
That's the Padres for you. Yeah. These
Just a
guys,
bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
You gotta watch that swooping curve. There's great confidence in. So We guessed right. And we know
Has to be
exactly
thinking
what he did.
strikeout here. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first
Sinker
out.
on-
And you know
sinker
what
on the
that is right
inside,
there?
wide.
That's life in the show, bud. Once teams around the league
23.
figure out the book on how to get you out, it can be a real tough adjustment to play at this level.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Number 23 swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat,
What?
he hasn't made any adjustments.
Okay.
And
This
he's
game's
bunting here with 2 strikes, but he misses, and that's a rather weak out number 2.
Second baseman, Javier Bias.
No, that's not going to throw anything.
Javier Bias
Okay.
is at the plate as he takes a cold strike
Okay,
one.
I see
And in
how
a
it's
spot like this, first and second with two-way, that's where he's at his toughest on the mound. He'll bear down and start finding the corners of the strike zone. Makes it very hard for you to score runs off him.
On could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. And a bunt attempt now, but this is foul, and the inning is over. What was that all about?
This game.
Adam Lind will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. Hard ground ball.
Wow.
Defense played him perfectly.
Wow.
That gets
This
through,
game
and he'll
is-
start the inning off with a base
Don't even
hit.
tell me you can throw it out of this side.
Batting six.
No,
Number
let's go
10
ahead and get
steps
the
in
bullpen
now.
ready. You know what? Let's have Miguel Castro get throwing, whatever. I don't care anymore. And then Norris throwing. Teheran probably gonna give up a run.
Low for ball one. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw.
That's
And he
way
looks at a
behind.
curveball that falls in 1-1. Outside 2-1. Nobody out, runner on first. To 2-2
At
now.
least he missed that one. Lee is not going to hit that.
Swing and a miss
There
on the
we go.
slider, and that's out number 1.
Finally.
This is just an
Let's take
excellent
a
pitch
while.
right here. Location right at the bottom of the strike zone. And if you don't get him to swing through it, hopefully he's going to hit that ball on the ground somewhere, and you'll get ground ball outs. But they'll take that strikeout for out number 1.
Seth Smith comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Off for a ball. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now a throw over to first. Don't want to forget about him. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
He's only got 26 speed.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory.
Exactly what I want to see.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now we could just focus.
So it's a runner at
Chris-
first with 2
Chris
gone. And standing in now, the catcher, Chris Iannetta. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
You're right.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Change up near out of the zone.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. A runner on first with 2 away. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance.
Teheran scrubby.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Mariners leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Punch out. What you want to see.
Gary Sanchez is into the box as we are all set to begin the third. Hernandez is ready. Here's his offering. Dribbled to the right side.
Felix won't pitch anywhere
Throw to first
other
in
than
time, and the
there.
leadoff man is
He won't
gone to
pitch
start the
anywhere
third.
Other than the inside.
Now to the plate,
Dude,
Will
I'm not even
Myers.
kidding.
He got on top of one and was a ground out
Anywhere
victim
else.
last time.
Well, I think it was a sinker that he rolled over last time up, and he's probably going to see that same pitch again. You got to wait for a mistake up in the zone against a guy like this.
Here comes the 0-1.
Don't swing that.
Good hard sinker that time,
Wow.
and he's in control.
Okay.
0-2.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Chopped
Foul
foul
that
at the
one
plate,
off.
and he stays alive, still
Only
0-2.
wants to throw sinkers and sweeping curves and sliders. It's the only way we'll win this game.
Swung on and chopped up the middle.
He won't
Throw to
any
first to
good
be in
pitches,
time,
dude.
and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away. Number 33 stands in.
Lazar's got it figured out. He's the only one in the lineup.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. The
That
0-1
had
on its
home
way.
distance.
Line towards center field. And that's in for his
Getting
second hit of
Zara.
the afternoon.
On again. I mean, it's probably not going to matter because it's not going to fruition into anything.
At the plate, Jorge Soler. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations
against these guys.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sebastian Acosta stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
You see his pitch count here so far. He probably won't get a chance to throw too much longer here in a spring training game.
The 1-0 delivery. That evens it up 1-1.
Foul it away.
2 down, runners at first and second.
Now, if he throws that high sweeping curveball, we can crush it. And I know it. So that's what I'm going to guess since he doesn't want to throw.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here with 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
And he really needs to find a pitch to finish this guy off right here. He can't afford to walk this guy and let this rally get any more steam behind it than it already has.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Now there are 2 ways you can go here as a pitching coach, so he's got to make a judgment call out there. He knows what buttons to press with each of his pitchers. You know, some guys you've got to reassure and be very positive with. You know, other guys, they respond better when you go out and challenge them. Really got to read them the riot act.
Jorge Polanco steps into the box here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away.
Yeah, and this is one of those make-or-break moments in a ballgame, Matt. You don't want to let an opportunity like this in the middle innings get away from you.
Smith is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Pods leave them loaded. They're up 2-0.
At least we managed to load the
Leading
bases.
off the inning, Ketel Marte, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
We might have to.
Leonis Martin
Taylor
will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
He
That
does
misses
not
wide.
have it today.
1 ball and 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. You don't want to give this guy something where he can just roll over a ground ball and still get it into right field.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Kyle Seager.
Left side. To second for 1. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More Cactus League. Taijuan Walker will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring.
Taijuan Walker has come out for them. For us, I'm going to put Miguel Castro in the game.
Lined hard toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
That was a great swing, too.
Number 23 will step
ball.
in. He's singled in 2 trips thus far. Hammers it to deep right field. Cruz
Get out.
Racing
No.
back. He's got it. A
Come
nice
on.
play there. 2 away.
How? How does he even catch that?
Drives into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Okay, I see how this game's going to do it. All right.
Hit hard back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
And he'll get back in safely.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
And again a throw and a dive, but he's back.
Don't even attempt third pickoff.
Walker comes set. Here's the first pitch. Hit high and deep to straightaway
Get
right
out,
field.
get out, get out.
Cruz ranging back.
There we go. It took a while, but we finally hit another home run.
A two-run blast to straightaway right field as the Padres have stretched their lead now 4-0.
Boy, I want you to check out the location of where this pitch is in the strike zone. It's up and it's right down the middle. I mean, maybe you get away with that to a 220 hitting backup catcher, but not to a guy like this.
Here's Will Myers as he'll go after the
Funny
first
thing
pitch
is,
and send a ground ball down
Sanchez
to third.
is a catcher.
Throw in time, and the side is retired.
At least we get a home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez.
But two come
We get
across to
see
score
that
in the
again.
inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. Bottom of the fourth coming.
That was a nice shot. Yes.
Miguel Castro is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 46.
Leading off the inning, Robinson Cano, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Cano.
Slider taken here, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Baseball fans see Robinson Cano, and they think of his time with the Yankees and the Mariners, but some forget him.
Oh, it's off the third base bag. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. Nelson Cruz will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
A runner at first with no outs here. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
The second for 1. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now. Adam Lind will dig in. He singled his first time around.
The spring training.
First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
See if you win.
This one's hit deep out to left center field. Back on it is the left fielder, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And no stopping Lind. He's headed for third. And he'll make it to third with a triple.
No. Great.
Number 10 to dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the number 37 will come in and pitch now. Number 33 will step in now. He's singled twice to this point. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw.
Yeah, he's just been putting the ball in play, and so far it's working out nicely for him. Sometimes it is that simple.
Won't go ahead and get Miguel Almonte. Maybe bring up because I'm going to put
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
That first pitch change can be a tough one. A guy doesn't have any point of reference to work from, and he just can't help himself up there.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first
Slow
out.
fastball. This Mazar has had
Jorge
a good
Soler
game.
will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around.
Soler.
Hard hit ball to second. Cano has it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
That's this game for you.
Now batting.
Stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Hit hard up the middle, and that's
That's
in
what we
there,
have
so
to do.
perhaps some
Yeah,
life
that's
here
it.
with 2 men out.
Hit or it can go 0-2 low on us. This Ariel Miranda's.
Jorge Polanco will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well
Wow.
and putting some decent swings on it.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
That's what you can expect, a low fastball.
That misses, 1-2.
That's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Runners on the move for second. Chop foul over towards the dugout.
Personally, if we just keep fouling them away, keep forcing Miranda to work.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Swing and a miss as it's dropped behind the plate.
Well.
Iannetta gathers.
Well, we still get the
Number 70
Strikeout.
digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit.
Let's load
And they'll
those
put the
bases.
brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases
Yeah,
are loaded
third,
now with 2 away.
second, and
Now batting.
first. People
Number
are-
23.
Number 23 steps in now.
Card is holding a tiny bat, dude. He looks like a toddler.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1.
I'd love to get one last hit, get a score here on Ariel Miranda.
Line toward right center.
Yeah.
And that's in there. Base
There
hit.
we go. Let's
One
keep the
run
bases
scores.
loaded. Just
And the
with
second
loads.
runner's going to hold over at third, so a run scores, and they remain loaded here with 2 away. Xavier Bias will stand
I
in
like this.
another dangerous spot here in the inning as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get this guy if you're going to have any chance of sticking around. Even a single here might put this one out of reach.
And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Another one fouled
All we
off,
have
and
to
he's
do is
quickly
keep
behind
fouling
0-2.
that pitch off.
5 runs, 12 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Here's a drive toward the gap in right center, and that's going to split the alley for extra bases. 1 run is scored. 2 runs scored.
3
And he is in there.
runs.
That's his
across.
3rd hit of the game so far, and this one's a doozy. He's going to clear the bases out there with this one, and he continues to make his mark on this ball game. They just can't get him out.
Now we holding 8-9 lead.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez, as he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play.
Now we just gotta hope Gary Sanchez can find a gap.
Oh, and he turns another
Oh.
one around here. And his fine ball game will
Goodbye.
continue. Give him another home run.
The inning was near
So
over.
a 2-run shot to left center, his 2nd home run of the
left
game,
hand
as this
just
lead got
getting
even
killed.
wider.
First baseman number
Here's Will Myers,
Reminds me of something I saw.
as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty at strike 1. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. But they met.
Yes, I want
Daniel Norris will be the new pitcher.
For San Diego.
Seth Smith is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up.
Yeah, and I can guarantee you he wanted that swing back, too. He got a fastball to hit, and it seemed like he put a good swing on it, but he just missed it.
Chop foul at the plate, strike one.
I like working with that 12-6 curve.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Usually double A.
Chris Iannetta is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him back last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Just ignore that. It's only going to throw one inning anyway.
1-2.
The count is 1-2.
One out, nobody on.
Only bad part, no, it's left-handed.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Make his pitch bend a lot just for it to get there.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Ketel Marte is on deck. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter number 4, shortstop.
Ketel Marte walks into the box after being hit by a pitch in his first appearance, and that has to be a little motivation to do something big right here. A big roundhouse curveball in there for strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Struck out Ketel Marte.
2-2 now with 2 away and the bases empty. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Had to go.
Leonis Martin would be next if they can keep this inning alive.
That's it. They can keep it in alive, though.
Ooh, that one deflects off him. I think it got his arm. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Leonis Martin will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Daniel Norris.
Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. 2 out with the man at first. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. Mariners leave a couple. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Cody Martin will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. Number 33 will bat down 2 for 3 in the ballgame.
Yeah, he's been solid at the plate for his team. One of the better performers in their lineup, I'd say.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. High in the air out to center field. And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away.
Now batting.
Jorge Soler strides in, grounded out his last time through. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Seems like he also likes to play dodge edge the strike zone as well.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Seager gloves it on to first, and there were 2 down.
It's kind of annoying, honestly.
Sebastian Acosta steps in. He scored after reaching on a single this last time up. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. Yeah, that's another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left.
That's way too high of a curve. I don't know why you would throw a curve way up there.
Hit hard to the right. Foul.
He's throwing curveballs everywhere, dude. Not even finding the right spot for it.
Pause and the
Find a
0-2.
corner.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Padres leave 1, but they still... Miguel Almonte will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th. Robinson Cano will get things going here in the Mariners 6th as he'll step in to lead off the inning.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And another foul ball.
Or drop in 12-6 curve.
Got him.
Get rid of Robinson Cano.
Nelson Cruz stands into the box. He's 0
Not
for
sure
2
we'll
so
face
far
Nelson
in this
Cruz
one.
again. I'm hoping we don't.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over
That would be a
toward
nice
foul
way to go
ground.
ahead and get rid of him.
And he'll stay with
Nice,
it to put it
easy
away
pop.
as they get their man here for the 2nd out. Adam Lind tripled last time up, and he's set to bat again here.
Yeah, he already got to show off those wheels, so let's see if he can make it happen again in this at-bat.
And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Under it is the center fielder. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Steve Cishek will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger.
He's going for those sinkers.
Number 70 stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Going for nothing but sinkers for the look of it. If we can get him to throw a high sinker.
Cishek's ready. 0-1 on its way. Here's a hot shot that'll be caught at first base. A laser that time, but it'll wind up with nothing to show for it. Number 23 will stand in. A couple of singles in 4 trips this afternoon.
Yeah, man, I like the way he's not trying to do too much up there. Just taking nice controlled swings, and it's paid off a couple of times so far today.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Hit hard to short. Marte is up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
Xavier Bias will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Number 62 is on, and he'll take over on the mound. Norris is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
And we're going to have Archie Bradley toss the last inning.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Now batting.
Seth Smith will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
And this is where a guy who's been around a long time knows, hey, we're not going to make up the difference with just one swing. It's going to take base runners. So that's a good job of being really patient at the plate.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting. Catcher.
Chris Iannetta will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. From growing any larger. Gary Sanchez will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Martin going back, still going back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
First baseman number 4.
So he's into 3rd there with the leadoff triple as the 3rd baseman's going to come over now and discuss how they want to play things with the runner on 3rd. And this is going to set up an interesting. Whoa. They were looking for the hidden ball trick there. And I'll tell you what, it just about worked. Drilled right back up the middle. In to score the runner from 3rd.
Tack on another run there. They've put up 11 now in the ball game, and this offense is definitely running on all cylinders.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Well, he thought about going for 3rd, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And it's in time as he's out at 3rd as the good relay gets him.
The money.
Jorge Soler steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
It's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
All because the game won, and Will Myers to head home. I want him to stay at 3rd, but this is the show for you.
Storen comes set. 0-1 pitch on its way. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Oh, and he misses it.
Oh my God, the base running in this game, dude.
Into the box now, Sebastian Acosta. He's looking to go 4
nearly
for 4 with a base
right
hit
there.
right here.
And Mazar. Again.
And a fastball's
Base
off the
running
plate
in this
away.
game is
It's ball
absolutely
1.
pathetic.
Runners are at 1st and 2nd with 1 away. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Hoping for that high fastball, so we can go ahead and send it out of the park.
Here's the 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2.
Of course we don't.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air.
The batter, number 11.
Digging in to try it
This
again.
game
Jorge
sucks,
Polanco.
dude.
He's
If we
1
don't
for
cash
4
in
for the
here,
game.
I'm gonna be really mad.
First delivery to him on the way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
How is this even possible?
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like
just a run. The inning is over.
I'm done, dude.
Arodys Vizcaíno will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Ketel Marte is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Under it is the left fielder. Makes the play, one away. Franklin Gutierrez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And he lays off there, 1-0. Tap fouled at home plate.
So that's cool.
Swung on and missed, 1-2 now. This one skied out toward right. Right fielder has a beat on it. 2 gone.
That one.
Kyle Seager will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. The 0-2 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. He's around first on his way to second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Number 16 will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And he's back standing. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
So we can go ahead just center.
Franklin Gutierrez will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Sean O'Malley is also into the ballgame now as he takes over at second. Number 70 stands in.
Leading off for San Diego, center fielder, number 70.
Swing and a liner, but foul.
Oh, God. 5 pitches.
Now a ball lined to the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Number 23 steps into the box. High in the air out towards shallow right. Cruz is there. He's got it 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Xavier Bias. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. The tag, and he's out. Great job adjusting to the throw and applying the tag in time.
Absolute potato of a game.
Goodness. 0-2 now.
Yeah, a couple of mid-90s fastballs, and he hasn't been close on either one of them.
Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. On Archie Bradley will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
Okay.
Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Stephen Romero come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Skied into straightaway right. Under it is the right fielder, and that's the first out of the inning. Number 5 will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. And that's taken for strike 1. Runners on first with one down. Hot shot on the ground to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, great.
Seth Smith will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
The 0-1 delivery. And he falls behind 0-2. Ready on 0-2. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
I can't even throw.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Chris Iannetta ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. Pulls the string on that one strike. And a swing and a miss on a good pitch, and the Mariners are down to their final strike now. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And you can look no further than to the 5th inning to see where this game changed. A huge rally there put them well on their path to this victory.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was definitely a big part.
That'll end this live stream, guys. And probably gonna live stream later. For now, so long.